Alright, and here we can see the new Prussian Gardes des Corps, I believe they're called. In all their glory, you can see that they're actually wearing metal armor, metal chest plates. I don't know if that's actually just for show, or if it will actually increase their defense. Also, we have new Prussian Grenadiers here, wearing these fine, goofy hats. And you can see the design behind there as well. These are your basic line infantry, thrown in there just for comparison to the other infantry that are new to the game. And here are the Prussian Jägers, which I threw in there, but thinking they were a new unit when really they weren't. But they do have cool hats. I'll give them props for their awesome hats. And finally, should be the new Lifeguards, the new elite units, which also have pretty awesome hats on. It's unfortunate that no army wears kind of hats like that anymore. Here we have the new Dutch Holland Guard, I think they're called. Yeah, that's seems like it, wearing very flashy uniforms as to be expected. Basic line infantry, of course, just for your stock comparison. And I can linger on this a bit longer than I probably should. I guess who these fellows in kilts and kilts are. These are clearly the new Scottish line infantry for the Netherlands. Not really sure why the Scots are fighting for the Netherlands. Probably some kind of historical something I don't know about. Here's the new Swiss infantry that actually looks surprisingly similar to line infantry, but when I looked through their statistics, I was really impressed with their statistics. They seem like a good unit. Of course, here's the new Holland Guard, the new elite units for the Dutch. Looking very flashy, looking very spectacular as usual. Alright, new Spanish, I can't remember what they're called, something de corps, or de guards. But anyway, this is the new heavy cavalry. Here we have the new Spanish Grenadiers, of course. They all seem to have these nice, really big, really obvious hats on so you can tell that they're Grenadiers. I like the design on the back, though. That design on the back is really cool. Of course, here's your new line infantry, and apparently the new line infantry uniforms have been redone, and I gotta say they look pretty nice. I like the color scheme. Look very flashy. Apparently it's more historically accurate. I'm not entirely sure though. And here's the Frontiersmen, another unit that I thought was a new unit, but really wasn't. I like that they don't really have any kind of formation. They're just kind of standing around. And here's the new Infantry de Gardes, or something like that. And of course you can see they're very flashy, very flashy uniforms, and they have the cross plates on the chest there. New Swedish units, and I gotta say these guys look pretty badass, and these like bowler hats with feathers. I mean, that I know it sounds like I'm trying to be sarcastic or whatever, but no, I think that looks so cool. That looks so awesome. And here's their lifeguard of foot, I believe, or guard of foot or something. Of course, wearing their awesome new top hats or bowler hats or whatever, looking very awesome, very cool. And probably what I think is probably the best looking unit of the whole Empire Total War so far, and of course your basic line infantry for comparison. And here we have the new Russian Grenadiers, showing off again their big, ridiculous, obvious hats, and they have a little red pom-pom on top. Very bizarre. And then of course we're going to flash to our last unit, which is the Ottoman Mamelukes. They look all like sultans or what have you. But anyway, that's going to be it for now. Thank you guys for watching. It's been Joseph East signing off, and I'll see you next time.